I'm Phil Hellmuth Jr. Because poker is a game of incomplete information, players have to weigh a variety of intangible factors when it comes to determining the strength of their opponent's hand. These factors are often referred to as a player's table image, and understanding how your table image is affected by your previous plays can help you make more successful bluffs. We've all seen it dozens of times before on television. A player makes a huge bet, and his opponent goes into tank before making an incredible call with bottom pair to win a huge pot, and Norman Chad says, "What a call that was! This guy's amazing!" Is he psychic? It's great television and often great poker, but not for the reasons that you think. What you don't see at home in these huge dramatic hands are all of the previous hands over 3 or 4 or 5 days that led up to this great call. Think about when you're sitting at the table. Have you ever noticed a player who seems to be playing every hand and running over the competition? Like me sometimes, raise it, raise it, raise it. Do you think I or he always has a hand? Of course not. In fact, you probably think he's bluffing a lot. And you're probably right. You're also probably thinking that you want to get involved in a hand with this player because his table image is so loose, especially if he was recently caught bluffing. If he's going to bluff off his chips, I might as well get in there and pick him up. That's what you're thinking, right? In fact, understanding your own table image is very important in helping you determine when you should be bluffing and when you should be laying back or sitting on your hands, as I like to say. If you were recently caught bluffing, your image is going to be that of a bluffer, which means your opponents are going to be much more likely to call you down even when their hands may not be that strong. So if your opponents think you're loose, you should tighten up and bluff less often. If, on the other hand, your image has been very tight, and I'm talking to you, world, that doesn't bluff enough, you can loosen up your game, bluff a little more or a lot more because your opponents are much more likely to give you credit for having a strong hand, especially when you raise. In short, being aware of your table image and the table image of your opponents will help you pick and choose when to bluff and who to bluff against.